Lions, Patriots, coming up on EA Sports as we come to you from Foxborough, Massachusetts for today's game.
AFC versus NFC as kickoff fast approaches, Phil.
Well, we have two teams that don't know each other very well. And when you don't know each other very well, you play cautious. And when you play cautious, you don't play as well as you should. So it should be a high-scoring game.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. First down on the way. Stafford standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Johnson's got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
And he is brought down at the 45-yard line.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
First down here after the completion. Bush is lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Stafford with the give. Brought down by Mayo.
Hard to judge sometimes what time of possession really means in an NFL game. But I know this. When you run the football like that and you pick up decent yards, that's a good thing for the offensive side and a great thing for your football team.
Second down following the run. Nickel formation for the defense here. Setting up screen. Stafford finds Calvin Johnson. And the tackle by Rob Ninkovich. Golden Tate is getting better by the year in this league.
That's one good thing to have some attitude on the defensive side. But when you get attitude on the offensive side, that is a big plus. And that's Golden Tate. He is just one tough wide receiver.
On the way, third down. Reggie Bush is in the backfield. Matthew Stafford from the shotgun. Johnson's got it on a pass that had some heat.
What a way to start the game on offense. Picking up another first down for them. They are in rhythm, and now no matter what they call, they're going to feel like they're going to make it happen.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. This play set up by the long gainer. Gets the handle here. Off the right side, Bush. McCourty's there to make the tackle.
Jim, let's keep our eye on the defense. If they keep giving up runs like this, they're going to have to change what they're doing on the defensive side. Maybe bring another guy down in the box to stop those runs.
That'll be 2nd and 4 after the running play.
Nickel formation here for the defense. They call his number once more.
He's going to be tackled right around the 21-yard line.
For this core defensive unit, he's played corner, he's played safety. A former first-rounder out of Rutgers, Devin McCourty.
Yeah, moving Devin McCourty to safety was really a tremendous move because he's like a quarterback. So he gets back there at the safety position, and he can just see everything and make the plays from that position.
3rd and 4. He's looking to the pass. It is intercepted. And he's brought to the ground.
Hightower is such an impressive athlete. We know he can tackle and stop the run game, but how about that in the pass game? Defending the pass and picking it off. Good job.
It's first down as they head to the line. Tom Brady under center. It's Ridley. Levy's in on the tackle. Now, let's talk about the offensive unit. At tight end, a man who posted record numbers his first 3 years in the league, Rob Gronkowski.
Yeah, such a big target. You know, he's an excellent blocker at the line of scrimmage, so that's nice for your run game. And even if he's not open, the quarterback still able to throw him the football because of his size and his arms and his hands. He can just go up there and get the football. I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Let's see how they back up the big play here. Toss play. And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one.
And as we get a look at this defense, Ndamukong Suh is a player they've been game planning for all week long.
You always got to know where Ndamukong Suh is, Jim. He's always going to be close to the quarterback. There's no doubt about it. But it's his strength and size are the great things about his talent. He can overpower NFL offensive linemen.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. Wide receivers stacked up on this play. Brady's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
Oh, it almost picked off that time.
Lots of ways to attack cover two. There's no doubt about it. You can throw it underneath. You can pump fake the safeties, make one of them move, and still throw it deep down the field.
Tom Brady will be taking this one from the gun. The Patriots have it at the 44. Throws to the right. The Patriots get a first down, and he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
In this league now, you got to keep these wide receivers and quarterbacks guessing. You just can't come out there and play man-to-man every play and think that's going to work. You got to mix in some zones, some blitzes, and then occasionally go man-to-man coverage.
Staying with the passing game on first down. The Patriots now move the chains. Patriots in the end zone.
Good job on that touchdown. That puts them ahead. And it's always, of course, better to be ahead than behind.
The point after try is in the books. The Lions are ready to receive the kick.
He thinks twice about returning this one and signals fair catch. They face first down. Stafford's going to keep it. Running away from the pressure. Has to get rid of it. It's now second down. Set up screen to Bush. And Revis in on the tackle.
I know you won't believe this, but sometimes completing a short pass like that does give a quarterback confidence, so it does serve a purpose.
Third down here. Offense trying to pick up the first. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Stafford from the gun has his target. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Another name for the fly route, the go route. It's a streak, and that means they want you to be a blue streak, run as fast as you can, get by that defense, and make a big play.
First down here after the completion. That long gain sets them up here on this play. Bush. And Bush is stopped there.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running it.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. The defense comes out in the nickel. And the give to Reggie Bush. And he gains maybe 3. That last play was a run. Third down coming up. The Patriots go with the dime formation here on defense. Stafford's back in shotgun formation. And Pettigrew's got it. And a first.
The catch is made for a first down.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. One last play before the quarter ends. Stafford's got it in the gun. Now on the move while under pressure. Not a whole lot of scoring here as we welcome you back to the action. After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. The Lions line up in the pistol offense. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. And he's tackled some 3 yards away from a first down.
21. Give us the ball.
It's third down coming up. Matthew Stafford will be under center. Calvin Johnson with the catch. Calvin Johnson taken down.
Well, Jim, you know, you got to give the defense credit here. There's a pass completion on 3rd and short, but they are so fast and they tackle so well, they bring him down before he can pick up the first down.
The coach is going to go for it. Bush is lined up in a single back formation. They'll turn it over on downs.
The Lions decided to go for it on 4th down that time, and hey, it didn't pay off. And, of course, the coach, look at him now. He is second-guessing his decision.
The Patriots come to the line, starting this drive at the 28. Tom Brady under center. First down at the 28. Brady's got the football after the play fake. Failing to complete that one, so second down here. Brady's lined up, 2 tight ends set. Will go ground. Heading right. Ridley's tackled down.
If you want to run the football to success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Third down following the run. Split backfield here. Snap back to Brady from the gun. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have 1 or 2 passes a game. They can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
Ross is going to take this one from the 18 and pick up about 4. The Lions come onto the field for their next series. Stafford lines up in the pistol. First down at the 22. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. The ball is jarred loose.
Nice job by the offense that time, even though they fumbled the football quick enough and smart enough to get on it right away.
And now they'll try over again on second down. Stafford going to take off with it. Gets it out for the completion. Chung's there to take him down.
Stafford's able to get outside the pocket that time. They force him out. He moves and nice and smooth, doesn't hurry himself, and he completes the pass.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Bush, right side.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Second down and 3 following that nice run. And the give to Reggie Bush. And they bring it down at the 36-yard line.
Second and short, the defense is thinking run, and what do they get? They get a run. They were waiting for it, and they made a nice play to stop them short of the first down.
The defense looking for one more stop here on third down after that run. Wide receivers are bunched up. Looking to the right side and throwing. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
Stafford's job is to sell that play fake, and boy, did he do it that time. It fooled the defense, and they get to completion.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Bush is going to secure the handoff. He's tackled at the 30. Clipping, I know from your days as a player, that's something that just makes you cringe.
Well, it does, and really cringe just for the player because it puts them at such a disadvantage. They can't protect themselves, and you're always fortunate if you don't get hurt and when one of these calls is made.
First down here. Quarters formation here for the defense. Gives it to him again. That's McCourty making the stop.
When you have a defense that's not playing good techniques, they're selling out, overplaying plays. Well, you run the counter runs to counteract what they're doing on the defensive side.
That's second down coming up. The Lions come out in the pistol. Quick screen to Tate. They tackle him for a loss.
Well, it doesn't get much worse than this, does it? You're losing a football game. Now you're looking at third and long. And look, there are no miracles in the NFL. I'll tell you that. So be smart. If the play is not there, don't force it. Dump it off and wait for the next time you get it.
Third down after the completion. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Stafford in shotgun formation. And looking underneath, this will go incomplete.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
And now, getting set for a 56-yard field goal. An empty possession for the offense.
Jim, I can't get on the kicker this time. That was a long field goal try. And when you send the guy out there to kick one that long, you got a 50-50 chance. That time they lost.
First down, offense readying for the snap. Brady, handoff. They break through. Tackle him behind the line.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Second down here after that run play. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. Second down after going to the ground game the first play. Pulls it in. Brought down right at the 50.
Good job by the play caller that time, calling for the short pass. Even though it comes up short of the first down, it opens up many things that you can do on third. You can run a reverse, draw plays, screen plays, or if you want, you can still throw it down the field.
Brady is in the shotgun. Brady to Amendola. On his way. Gonna take it home for the touchdown.
Even on short passes, accuracy.
We have a review coming from the booth. So here they're going to take a look at whether the ball was trapped before the catch.
Well, there's a couple things to look at when you look at these type of plays. One, does he have possession of the football? If you have possession of the football, it is allowed to touch the ground. Now, when it touches the ground, did he lose control of it? Of course, if he did, that would make it incomplete. So have possession of the football, maintain it as you hit the ground, or as the ball hits the ground, it still will be a catch.
Bush is going to run this one out. Nice piece of running. Arrington's there to take him down. The Lions are ready to take over now as their offense heads onto the field. Quarters formation here for the defense. First and 10. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Has 12 on this play. First down here after the completion.
When the defense is going to play safe and they don't want you to run by them, you've got to be able to throw these out routes where the receiver's cutting towards the sideline and the quarterback stick it in there. The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Here's the first snap after the big play. Stafford's going to take it from the gun. Scrambling out of the pocket. Revis nearly comes away with the pick on that pass.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
Coming up, second down. Matthew Stafford from the shotgun. Reaches out and snatches it.
Anytime you picked up a couple first downs, here's what happens. The defense starts to doubt what they're doing, but maybe more importantly, it gets those big boys over there tired.
Almost intercepted.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
Second down coming up. Split backfield here. Stafford standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. And now he'll take off. Makes the catch. Hightower's going to make the tackle. It'll be 3rd down. They get set quickly, ready for another snap. He'll fire it out to the left. The Lions get a 1st down.
Boy, they got a good drive going here, Jim. I guess you don't hear that too much on the golf course, do you? The way you hit it everywhere. But this offense, they're clicking. They're making plays. Let's see if they can take advantage of just moving this football down the field.
They come to the line, and it's 1st down. It's Bush in the backfield. Stafford from the gun. That ball has been picked off. Tackles made.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
1st down coming up. Tom Brady under center. They're going to run it on the toss. And that gains a few. The Patriots signal for the timeout. And that's the first one they've used. 2nd down now. It's the old counter play. He'll pick up 7 this time.
When you talk about counter runs, what we just saw that time, the defense thinks the play's going one way, then a pulling guard or tackle comes around and catches a defensive lineman off guard. It makes a good block.
Ready for intermission. First, one more play. And Fareed is stopped there. The Patriots will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on 1st down. They're able to move the chains after that last run. Ridley's shifted from running back to a receiver in the slot. From the gun. Brady going to try to scramble down. And the pass incomplete. That does it for the 1st half. Lions trailing this one. Okay, Larry, looking sharp back in that studio. Thank you for that. And now we're ready to get the 3rd quarter underway as these teams take the field. Out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Patriots getting set now for their next series. The 3rd quarter begins with this play. The Patriots now move the chains.
Ridley's a running back. After he makes a big run like this, he gets excited. He is just looking for his next carry.
New set of downs now after picking up the 1st on the ground. And Ridley up the middle. Taken down just 2 yards short of the 1st. Second down here. Tom Brady under center. It is Ridley taking it right up the middle. Brought down at the 44.
Well, I know it's not going to make a highlight film, but still a good solid run up in there for a couple yards.
Now 3rd and short following the run. Ridley lined up in the backfield. And he's taken down.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
First down here. Now makes the move to the right. Nice tackle.
Bush is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
That leads us to second down. Play action, Stafford. Incomplete.
Well, if they keep giving him this much time to throw, sooner or later, he is going to find an open guy and complete a pass.
The offense needs 9 here on third down after that incompletion. 3rd and 9 is the call. Stafford in shotgun formation. Almost intercepted.
Well, the defense is happy to get off the field. They stopped the 3rd down try by the offense, but they're upset because they had a chance for the turnover, and they dropped a sure interception.
Let's see what he can do here. He stacked up at that point. First down on the way. Ridley's lined up as the single back. The give, looking for some daylight up the middle. Second down coming up. Still got it after the play action. Finds Gronkowski, breaks free, and they'll end up losing 5 on the run.
Look up at that scoreboard. You're leading the football game, so we have a 3rd and long situation. So you've got to know that. Manage the game. Don't take a chance.
3rd down. Brady's got everybody split out wide. Out of the shotgun formation. Able to find Julian Edelman.
It's 3rd down and over 10 yards. You got to give your offensive line a lot of credit. They give the quarterback extra time, and he makes the throw down the field to pick up the first down.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Handoff. Ridley looking for a lane, and that's a big-time tackle that keeps them 3 yards short of the first down marker. After running it, it's second down. Nickel formation for the defense here. It's Ridley. Can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play.
The Patriots offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Third down on the way. Brady's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Almost intercepted that time.
Well, the offense didn't pick up the first down that time. They're pretty happy the way everything turned out because that pass could have been intercepted, and you give an interception up on 3rd down, and that is bad.
starting spot here for the offense.
It's Bush in the backfield.
Double tight end formation. 1st and 10.
And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
This will be 2nd down.
Matthew Stafford will be under center.
Out to the left.
Stafford over to Johnson.
Gains 15.
I like this. Show some patience. Don't try to get it all in one play. Pick up first downs and try to go down the field and score.
First down here after the completion. Offense lines up here. Play action.
Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact.
Pettigrews has really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
2nd down following that incompletion.
Keeps it here. They're setting up screen. And Revis in on the tackle.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
Third down now.
Fuller's lined up now as a slot receiver. Matthew Stafford from the shotgun. Finds Tate.
Another 3rd down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch. They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down.
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards, gets a 1st down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
Getting away from the pressure. Good piece of tackling.
The Lions offense tries to continue some momentum, still possessing the football as the final quarter gets underway.
Second down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
The final quarter underway now with this snap. Harrington's there to make the stop.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
This is 3rd down.
Bell is in the backfield. Here's the handoff. Bell right side.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Well, it's always a game of odds, isn't it, Jim? When you take situations like this, you're down by more than one score near midfield. The end of the game is coming near. I think this is where you take a chance. And the odds are on your side. If you go for it, you should be able to make it. I think this is a no-brainer. Go for it, Coach.
The Lions have it at the 44.
A foot race to the end zone. The 20, the 10, taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
How about this gift? A wide-open receiver down the field. The quarterback, good job of finding him. He throws it down there, and he gets the easy touchdown.
The Lions lined up now for the point after. Makes the PAT.
Lions set to kick it. stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Patriots ready to take over the football. First down and 10. And Ridley. And that gains 1. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9. Tom Brady under center. Breaks out of that one. The defense gets a sack.
There is nothing worse for a quarterback than have the pocket collapse. And that time it collapsed on his left side. There's nothing he can do, and he goes down for the sack.
Now looking at third down. Brady's lined up. No extra blockers for this snap. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Brady finds Gronkowski. Touchdown.
This offense, they are so aggressive. I love it, man. Even though they had the lead, they kept pressing the issue, and they got another touchdown to increase that lead.
The Patriots for the extra point. And the extra point is good. Patriots now getting ready to kick it away. Waves his arm, and he's going to make a fair catch. The Lions are getting set for their next possession. Reggie Bush is in the backfield. Stafford's back in shotgun formation. The hit knocks the ball out, incomplete.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
And here we have second down. Nickel formation here for the defense. Stafford from the gun. Throws to the right. And a nice catch by Calvin Johnson.
Number 9. Completes the quickness. Gaining 20.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. First down following the long play. Set up screen. He'll be taken down about 3 yards short of the first.
Number 9.
They're in the hurry-up mode. Second down, 3 to go. Johnson's going to pull in the bullet pass. First down here after the completion. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Incomplete. That was Revis on the coverage.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
It's now second down. Tate's going to get set in the slot for this snap. That was McCourty on the coverage that time.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
The offense now needs to pick up the first here on third down after that incompletion.
It's a dime look for the defense on this play.
Complete to Calvin Johnson.
Good job by the offense. They're in the red zone. They're down by more than 7, but the defense, can you stop them and just give up the field goal try?
Halfway through the fourth. And he's thrown to the ground.
Well, this is about as bad as it gets for a quarterback in a situation like this. You're near the goal line, and they give you a chance to throw the football, and you take a sack. Oh, my gosh. I wouldn't want to be him in that film session tomorrow. You got to be quick and decisive when you're down near the goal line and you're throwing the pass as a quarterback. That time he was not, and he takes a huge sack.
Stafford's got it in the gun. Brandon Browner with the interception. That'll stop the play right there.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
It's first down as they head to the line.
It is Ridley outside to the left. Tackle made by Levy that time. Timeouts called, and we're going to step aside. We'll be back in just a moment.
Second down following the run.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Brady play action. Brady goes to the Gronk. Gronkowski with the catch. He's brought down. Timeout called by the defensive unit.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
Flip to the outside. And he's tackled at the 34-yard line. The defense stops the clock.
And now they'll try over again on second down.
Ridley's got it on the handoff. Homer's in on the tackle.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
Ridley's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. The Patriots from the 37. And there's Edelman.
Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Sometimes it's good protection by the offensive line, and sometimes it's just bad defense. They can't get to the quarterback, and that's another completion by him.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff. Two minutes remaining, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Tom Brady under center. 2nd and 6. We'll run it with him again.
That last play was a run. Third down coming up.
They want to keep feeding him the football. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
The Patriots would love to run the football in all situations like this. When you only need a little bit of yardage to get a first down, they show their power there. And I'll tell you what, this gives the coach a lot of confidence.
First down here after the run. Takes the knee.
That's second down coming up. Mounting a serious drive.
Takes the knee.
Well, Phil, I enjoyed watching the game with you, and how about a final thought about that victory?
Well, you know, Jim, I wish I could say the same, that I enjoyed spending these last 3 hours with you, but that's just not the case. But no, just kidding, of course. Nice win. They got to feel good about what they've done and celebrate a little tonight.
I think I'll see you next week, maybe.
What a memorable game this truly was. For Phil Simms, Danielle Bellini, and Larry Ridley, Jim Nance saying so long for now, and we leave you with the GMC